There was once in Venice a Moor, Othello, who for his merits in the affairs of war was held in great esteem. It happened that he fell in love with a young and noble lady called Desdemona, who, drawn by his virtue, became equally enamored of him. So it was that since her father was much opposed to the union of Desdemona with a Moor, she fled her house at night, and in secret haste, they were married. Now there was in Othello's company an ensign named Iago, of a very amiable outward appearance, but whose character was extremely treacherous and base.
I have told thee often, and I retell thee again and again. I hate the Moor. I'll poison his delight. How? How, Iago?
Proclaim him in the streets.
Men sends her kinsman, and though he in fertile climate dwell, plague him with flies.
No, they come. Oh, what will I do?
I go to bed and sleep.
I will incontinently drown myself.
Oh, villainous.
What should I do?
Do put money in thy purse. Ere I would say I would drown myself for love, I would change my humanity with a baboon. Come, be a man. Drown thyself, drown cats and blind puppies. It cannot be that Desdemona should long continue her love to the Moor, or he to her. This was a violent commencement, and thou shalt see an answerable sequestration. Fill thy purse with money. When she is sated with his body, she will find the error of her choice. She must have change, she must. Therefore make money.
Your daughter!
Look to your house!
Your house!
Your daughter!
Your daughter!
Signor, is all your family within?
Aye, wherefore ask you this?
Is it your pleasure that your daughter be transported with no worse nor better guard, but with a knave of common hire, a gondolier, to the gross class of a lascivious Moor?
This house should answer.
Straight satisfy yourself if she be in her chamber, or your house.
Iago, can I depend on this?
Not sure of me? Go make money.
It is too true and evil. Gone she is.
Is there not charms by which the property of youth and maidhood may be abused?
Call up all my people. Raise my kindred. There is the Moor.
Keep up your bright swords, or the dew will rust.
Oh, thou foul thief! Where hast thou stolen my daughter?
Hold your hands. Good Signor, where would you that I go to answer this your charge?
Prison, in thick time of law, and cost of debate session, all thee to answer.
Now at the same hour, there came messengers in haste to the Senate. For there was news that the Turkish fleet was moving against the Venetian garrison in Cyprus. The senators, already raised and met, had elected the Moor to the command of their troops, and officers were searching the town to apprise Othello of this new honor, when lo, Desdemona's old father himself brings the Moor at sword's point to the council chamber, upon a charge of working upon Desdemona with unlawful enchantment.
She is abused, stolen from me, I corrupted by magic spells. I'm very sorry for her. If she in chains of magic were not bound, she were made so tender, fair and happy, would ever have to incur a general mock, run from her father to the sooty bosom of such a thing as that. Damned as thou art, thou hast enchanted her.
Othello, what in your own part can you say to this?
Nothing, but this is so.
Did you, by indirect and forced courses, subdue and poison this young maid's affection?
Most potent, grave, and reverend signors, my very noble and approved good masters, I have ta'en away this old man's daughter. It is most true. True, I have married her. The very head and front of my offending hath this extent, no more. Rude am I in my speech, little blessed with the soft phrase of peace. For since these arms of mine had 7 years' pith, till now some 9 moons wasted, they've used their dearest action in the tented field. And little of this great world can I speak more than pertains to feats of broil and battle, and therefore little can I grace my cause in speaking for myself. Yet, by your gracious patience, I will a round, unvarnished tale deliver of my whole course of love. What drugs, what charms, what conjuration, and what mighty magic for such proceeding I am charged with all. I won his daughter. Brabantio loved me, oft invited me, still questioned me the story of my life. I ran it through even from my boyish days, wherein I spake of most disastrous chances, of moving accidents by flood and field, of hairbreadth scapes with the imminent deadly breach, of being taken by the insolent foe and sold to slavery, of my redemption thence, and portents in my travels history, wherein of antries vast and deserts idle, rough quarries, rocks, and hills whose heads touch heaven. It was my hint to speak. This to hear, or Desdemona, seriously incline. But still the house affairs would draw her thence, whichever as she could with haste dispatch, she'd come again, and with a greedy ear devour up my discourse. I found good means to draw from her a prayer of earnest heart that I would all my pilgrimage dilate, and often did beguile her of her tears when I did speak of some distressed stroke that my youth suffered. She gave me for my pains a world of sighs. She swore a faith 'twas strange, 'twas passing strange. 'Twas pitiful, 'twas wondrous pitiful. She wished she had not heard it, yet she wished that heaven had made her such a man. She thanked me, and she bade me if I had a friend that loved her, I should but teach him how to tell my story, and that would woo her. Upon this hint I spake. She loved me for the dangers I had passed, and I loved her that she did pity them. This only is the witchcraft I have used.
I think this tale would win my daughter, too.
Come hither, Desdemona. You perceive in all this noble company where most you owe obedience.
My noble father, I do perceive here a divided duty. To you I am bound for life and education. My life and education both do learn me how to respect you. You are the lord of duty. I am hitherto your daughter. But here's my husband. And so much duty as my mother showed to you, preferring you before her father, so much I challenge that I may profess due to the Moor, my lord.
God be with you. I have done.
When remedies are past, the griefs are ended.
Please it, your grace. On to the state affairs.
The Turk, with the most mighty preparation, makes for Cyprus.
Othello, the fortitude of the place is best known to you.
You must away this morning.
With all my heart.
When we consider the importance of Cyprus to the Turk, we must not think the Turk is so unskillful to leave that latest which concerns him first, neglecting an attempt of ease and gain to waken way to danger from us.
Look to her, Moor. If thou hast eyes to see, she has deceived her father and me thee.
My life upon her faith.
Mark me with what violence she first loved the Moor, but for bragging and telling her fantastical lies. And will she love him still for prating? Ah, let not the discreet heart think it. Lieutenant Cassio.
Iago? Lieutenant. I know my price. I'm worth a place.
But he, sir, had the election.
And what is he, this Michael Cassio, this Florentine, who never set a squadron in the field, nor the division of a battle knows more than a spinster? Yet Cassio must the lieutenant be, and I, God bless the mark, Othello's ensign.
Well, I would not follow him then.
Oh, sir, content you, I follow him to serve my turn upon him.
Iago! Iago! Honest Iago!
I wait upon your lordship.
My Desdemona must I leave with thee. Pray bring her after in good time to Cyprus.
Well, my good lord, I'll do it. The Moor is of a free and open nature that thinks men honest, but seem to be so, and will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are.
We cannot all be masters.
Nor all masters cannot be truly followed. You shall mark many a duteous, neat-crooking knave who, doting on his own obsequious bondage, wears out his time much like his master's ass for naught at Clovenor, and when he's told, cashiered. Whip me such honest knaves. Others there are who, throwing but shows of service on their lords, do well thrive by them, and when they've lined their coats, do themselves homage. These fellows have some soul, and such a one do I profess myself. For, sir, it is as sure as you are Roderigo, were I the Moor, I would not be Iago. In following him, I follow myself. For when my outward action doth demonstrate the native act and figure of my heart in compliment extern, 'tis not long after but I will wear my heart upon my sleeve for doors to peck at. I am not what I am.
Come, Desdemona. I have but an hour of love to spend with thee. We must obey the time.
Not yet arrived.
That the Turkish fleet be not close shelter, they are drowned.
It is them. I know Othello's trumpet.
News, lads! News! The desperate tempest has so banged the Turks that their designment halts. Our wars are done!
He takes her by the palm. Well said. An excellent courtesan. With as little a web as this, will I ensnare as great a fly as Cassio.
Gives me wonder. Great is my content to see you here before me. Oh, my soul's joy. If after every tempest comes such calms, may the winds blow till they have wakened death.
My dear Othello.
Oh, my fair warrior. I prattle out of fashion, and I dote in mine own comforts. Worthy Montano, your pardon, sir. Good Michael, look you to the guard tonight. Come, my dear love. Once more, well met at Cyprus.
It is Othello's pleasure that upon certain tidings newly arrived, in plotting the destruction of the Turkish fleet. Every man put himself into triumph. Each man to what sports and revels his addiction leads him. For besides this beneficial news, it is the celebration of our general's nuptials. Heaven bless the Isle of Cyprus and our noble general, Othello.
First, I must tell you this. Desdemona is directly in love with
Cassio?
Why, it's not possible.
her eye must be fed. And what delight shall she have to look on Othello? Very nature will compel her to some second choice. Now, sir, who stands so eminent in the degree of this fortune as Cassio does? Why none? Why none, a slipper and subtle knave? So a devilish knave.
He is handsome.
Cassio? He has all the requisites in him that folly and green minds look after. Oh, a pestilent, complete knave. And the woman hath found him already.
I cannot believe ill in Desdemona.
Didst thou not see her peddle with the palm of his hand? Is not Martha?
Yes, that I did. But that was but courtesy.
Courtesy? Lechery. An index and obscure prologue to the history of lust and foul thoughts, where they met so near with their lips that their breaths embraced together. Villainous thoughts, Roderigo. So, be ruled by me. Yes, men. Lieutenant Cassio to night watches on the court of guard. Cassio knows you not. I'll not be far from you. Do you find some occasion to anger him by what course you please?
Well,
Were he rash and very sudden in choler and haply may strike at you, provoke him that he may. For even out of this will I cause these of Cyprus to mutiny and the displanting of Cassio. Lieutenant Cassio!
Iago,
How say you?
you advise me well, Iago?
In the sincerity of love and friendship, farewell. Come, Lieutenant, a stoup of wine. Here are a brace of gallants that would fain have a measure to the health of black Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking.
Oh, just one cup.
I must to the watch.
Not this hour, Lieutenant. 'Tis not yet 10 of the clock. Our general cast us as early for love of his Desdemona. He has not yet made wanton the night with her, and she is sport for Jove.
She's a most exquisite lady.
And full of game, I'll warrant.
What an eye she has.
To provocation.
Aye, and yet I think right modest.
Well, happiness to their sheets. Huh?
Another cup. I'll drink for you.
I've drunk 2 cups tonight and dare not task my weakness with any more.
My man, 'tis a night of revels.
I do it, but it dislikes me.
If I were now to die, 'twere now to be most happy. For I fear my soul hath her content, so absolute, that not another comfort like to this succeeds in unknown fate.
Brothers are we all tonight.
Oh, God, an excellent song.
I learned it in England, where indeed they're most potent in potting. You're Dane, you're German, you're swag-bellied Hollander. Drink, ho, or nothing to your English.
Is your Englishman so expert in his drinking?
He drinks you with facility. A Dane paid drunk. He sweats not to overthrow your Almain. He gives your Hollander a vomit and the next potluck can be filled.
To the health of our general.
I'm for it, Lieutenant, and I'll do you justice.
one. Not fast a bite as I'm a soldier.
Well, gods above all. And there be souls must be saved, and there be souls must not be saved.
Oh, good Lieutenant.
For my own part, no offense to the general, or any man of quality, I hope to be saved.
And so do I, too, Lieutenant.
But by your leave, not before me. Do not think, gentlemen, I am drunk. This is my ensign. This is my right hand. This is my left. I am not drunk now. I can stand well enough. Speak well enough.
Excellent well.
Very well, then. You must not think that I am drunk.
Don't you rogue, you rascal!
What noise is this?
A knave! Teach me my duty!
What's the matter, Lieutenant?
I beat the knave into a wicker bottle!
Away, I say. Go out and cry mutiny.
Mutiny! Mutiny! Mutiny!
Hold, you will be shamed forever. Have you forgot all saints of facing you to the town will rise?
Hold, gentlemen! You are ordered above.
And whose command?
Why, sir, the general's.
Silence that dreadful bell. Who began this? Iago?
I do not know. Friends all but now. Even now in quarter and in terms like bride and groom divesting them for bed. And then, but now, swords out and tilting one another's breast.
Worthy Montano. What's the matter? That you unlace your reputation thus and spend your rich opinion for the name of a night brawler?
Your officer Iago can inform you.
What, in a town of war to manage private and domestic quarrel in night? On the court and guard of safety? Iago, who began?
Thou sayest more or less than truth. Thou art no soldier.
I had rather have this tongue cut from my mouth than it should do offense to Michael Cassio. Sir, men in rage strike those that wish them best. Yet surely Cassio, I believe, received from him that's fled some strange indignity which patience could not pass.
I know, Iago. Thy honesty and love doth mince this matter, making it light to Cassio. Cassio, I love thee.
but nevermore the officer of mine. Look, if my gentle love be not raised up, I'll make thee an example.
What, you hurt, Lieutenant?
I passed all surgery.
Mary, heaven forbid.
Reputation, reputation, reputation. I have lost my reputation. I have lost the immortal part, sir, of myself, and what remains is bestial. My reputation, Iago, my reputation.
Reputations are got without merit and lost without deserving.
I'll tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife is now the general. Confess yourself freely to her. Desdemona is of so free, so kind, so blessed a disposition, she holds it a vice in her goodness not to do more than she is requested. Farewell, Lieutenant. Rodrigo.
My money is spent. I've been tonight exceedingly well cudgeled. I think the issue will be I shall have so much experience for my pains, and so with no money at all and little more wit, return again to Venice.
How poor are they that have no patience? Does not go well? Cassio has beaten thee, and thou by that small hurt has cashiered, Cassio. Content thyself a while. For whilst this fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortunes, and she for him pleads strongly with the Moor, lo, by how much she strives to do him good, she shall undo her credit with the Moor. So will I turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her own goodness make the net that shall enmesh them all.
Do not doubt, Cassio, but I will have my lord and you again as friendly as you were.
Madam, whatever shall become of Michael Cassio, he's never anything but your true servant.
Oh, I like not that.
What dost thou say?
Nothing, my lord, or if I know not what.
How now, my lord? I have been talking with a suitor here, a man that languishes in your displeasure.
Who is, do you mean?
Why, your Lieutenant Cassio.
20 hens now.
I sooth, so humble that he's left part of his grief with me to suffer with him. Good love, call him back.
Some other time.
Shall it be shortly?
The sooner sweet for you.
Shall it be tonight at supper?
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow dinner then.
I do not dine at home. I meet the captains in the citadel.
Why then tomorrow night, I prithee, name the time.
No more, let him come when he will. I will deny thee nothing. Wherein I do entreat you, grant me this, to leave me but a little to myself.
Shall I deny you? No. Farewell, my lord.
My noble lord.
What dost thou say, Iago?
Did Michael Cassio, when you wooed my lady, know of your love?
He did, from first to last. Why dost thou ask?
But for the satisfaction of my thought, no further harm.
Why have thy thoughts, Iago?
I did not think he'd been acquainted with her.
Oh, yes. We went between us very often.
Indeed?
Indeed. Aye, indeed. Discernst thou aught in that? Is he not honest?
Honest, my lord?
Honest? Aye, honest.
My lord, for aught I know.
What dost thou think?
think, my lord?
Think. Thou dost mean something. I heard thee say even now thou likest not that when Cassio left my wife. If thou dost love me, show me thy thoughts.
My lord, you know I love you.
I think thou dost.
For Michael Cassio, I'd ever sworn I think he's honest.
I think so too.
Men should be what they seem.
Certain men should be what they seem.
Why then I think Cassio is an honest man.
Nay, yet there's more in this. Prithee, speak to me as to thy thinkings.
Good name in man and woman, dear my lord, is the immediate jewel of their souls. Whose tears my purse, tears trash, 'tis something, nothing. 'Twas mine, 'tis his, and has been slave to thousands. But he that filches from him my good name robs me of that which not enriches him and makes me poor indeed.
By heaven, I'll know thy thoughts.
Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on. That cuckle lives in bliss, who certain of his fate loves not his wronger. But oh, what damned minutes tells he all who dotes, yet doubts, suspects, yet strongly loves.
Why is this? Thinkst thou I'll make a life of jealousy, to follow still the changes of the moon with fresh suspicions? No, Iago, I'll see before I doubt. When I doubt, prove.
I speak not yet of proof. Look to your wife. Observe her well with Cassio.
I know our country's disposition well. In Venice, they do let heaven see the pranks they dare not show their husbands. Their best conscience is not to leave it undone, but keep it unknown.
Dost thou say so?
She did deceive her father, marrying you. And when she seemed to shake in fear your look, she loved them most.
So she did.
Why go to, then? She that so young would give out such a seeming to seal her father's eyes up close as oak. He thought 'twas witchcraft. But I am much to blame. I humbly do beseech you of your pardon for too much loving you.
I am bound to thee forever.
I see this hath a little dashed your spirits.
Not a jot. Not a jot.
In faith, I fear it has. I hope you will consider what is spoke comes from my love. Cassio is my worthy friend. My lord, I see you're moved.
No, not much moved. I do not think, but Desdemona's honest.
Long live she so, and long live you to think so.
And yet our nature erring from itself.
Aye, there's the point. As to be bold with you, not to affect many proposed matches of her own clime, complexion, and degree. For what may smell in such a will most rank, foul disproportion, thoughts unnatural. I would I might entreat your honor to scan this thing no further. Leave it to time.
Farewell. Leave me, Iago.
How now, my dear Othello?
My lord, I take my leave.
Are you not well?
I have a pain upon my forehead here.
Faith, that's with watching. 'Twill away again. Let me but bind it hard. Within this hour it
Your
will be
napkin
well.
is too little. Let it alone.
have a thing for you.
Thing for me? It's a common thing
Huh?
to have a foolish wife.
Is that all? What will you give me now for that same handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
That which so often you did bid me steal.
Give it me.
If it be not for some purpose of import, give me again. Poor lady, she run mad.
I have a use for it. Leave me.
Oh, no, General.
I swear it is better to be much abused than but to know a little.
I know.
Is my lord angry?
He went hence but now, Iago, and certainly in strange unquietness.
I will go seek him.
Prithee do so.
There's matron indeed if he be angry.
Villain, be sure thou proves my love a whore. Be sure of it. Give me the ocular proof. Or by the worth of man's immortal soul, it's been better have been born a dog than answer my wake trough.
Oh, Grace.
Make me to see it, or at the least so prove it that the probation bear no hinge, nor loop to hang a doubt on. Oh, woe upon thy life. Never pray more, abandon or remorse, for nothing canst thou to damnation add. Greater than that.
Oh, monstrous world. Take note, O world. To be direct and honest is not safe.
By the world, I think my wife be honest, and think she is not. I think that thou art just, and think thou art not. I'll have some proof. Her name, that was as fresh as giant's visage, is now begrimed and black as mine own face. Would I were satisfied!
Oh, satisfied, my lord. Would you, the supervisor, grossly gape on? Behold her, topped of them. Where's satisfaction? It is impossible you should see this, where there's prime as goats, as hot as monkeys.
Give me a living reason she's disloyal.
I lay with Cassio lately, and being troubled with a raging tooth, I could not sleep. There are a kind of men so loose of soul that in their sleep will mutter their affairs. One of this kind is Cassio. In sleep, I heard him say, "Sweet Desdemona, let us be wary, let us hide our loves." And then so would he gripe and wring my hand, cry, "Oh, sweet creature," and then kiss me hard, as if he plucked up kisses by the roots that grew upon my lips, then laid his leg over my thigh and sighed and kissed, and then cried, "Cursed fate that gave thee to the Moor."
I'll tear her all to pieces.
Tell me but this, have you not sometimes seen a handkerchief spotted with strawberries in your wife's hand?
I gave her such a one.
Such a handkerchief, I'm sure it was your wife's, did I today see Cassio wipe his face with.
If it be that.
If it be that, or any that was hers, it speaks against her with the other proofs.
Now do I see 'tis true. Oh, that the slave had 40,000 lives. One is too poor, too weak for my revenge.
Yet be content.
Blood! Blood!
Patience, I say. Your mind, perhaps, may change.
Never, Iago. Like to the Pontic Sea, whose icy current and compulsive course ne'er feels retiring ebb, but keeps due on to the Propontic and the Hellespont. Even so, my bloody thoughts, with violent pace, shall ne'er look back, ne'er ebb to humble love, till at a capable and wide revenge. Swallow them up!
Witness that here Iago doth give up the execution of his wit, hands, heart, to wronged Othello's servant.
Within these 3 days, let me hear thee say that Cassio's not alive.
My friend is dead. 'Tis done at your request. But let her live.
Damn her, you lynx! Oh, damn her! Now art thou my lieutenant.
I am your own forever.
Cassio! Cassio!
Give me your hand. This hand is moist, my lady.
It yet hath felt no age, no sorrow.
This argues fruitfulness and liberal heart. Hot and moist. 'Tis a good hand, a frank one.
You may indeed say so, for 'twas that hand that gave away my heart.
A liberal hand.
Come now, your promise.
What promise, Chuck?
Let Cassio be received again.
Lend me thy handkerchief.
I have it not about me.
Not?
No, indeed, my lord.
That's a fault. That handkerchief did an Egyptian to my mother give. The worms were hollowed that it breathed the silk.
I would to God I'd never seen it.
He's lost? He's gone? Speak, it's out of the way.
It is not lost, but what an if it were.
How?
I say it is not lost.
Fetch it. Let me see it.
Why, so I can, sir, but I will not now. This is a trick to put me from my suit. Pray you, let Cassio be received again.
Fetch me the handkerchief.
I pray, talk me of Cassio.
The handkerchief.
A man that all his time hath founded his good fortunes on your love, shared dangers with you.
The handkerchief!
Come, you'll never meet a more sufficient man.
Away. Away.
Cassio, this handkerchief, whose is it?
I found it here. I like the work well.
'Tis very good. Shall I see you soon at night?
I'll see you soon, Bianca.
Come, Lieutenant.
Cassio, this handkerchief.
Take it. Have it copied. Leave me for the time.
I tell you yet once more, importune Desdemona to hope to put you in your place again.
Sure, there's some wonder in this handkerchief.
'Tis not a year or two shows us a man. They're all but stomachs, and we all but fools.
Cassio.
They eat us hungrily, and when they are full, they belch us.
How now, good Cassio? What's the news with you?
What trumpet does that say?
Something from Venice, sure.
My noble lord, whilst you were here all well met with your grief, Cassio came hither.
I shifted him away, bade him return here anon and speak with me. Now, mark the fleers, the jibes, and notable scorns that dwell in every region of his face. For I will make him tell the tale anew, where, how oft, how long ago, and when he hath and is again to cope your wife.
I say, but mark his gesture. Marry patience, or I shall say you're all in spleen, and nothing of a man.
Dost thou hear, Iago? I will be found most cunning in my patience. But dost thou hear? Most bloody.
How do you know, Lieutenant?
Iago?
Now, if this suit lay in
Bianca's power.
how quickly should you speed?
Alas, poor creature.
I never knew a woman love man, though. She gives it out.
That you shall marry.
I was talking of Zeebank. The law and weeps upon me, so hails and pulls me. I must leave her company.
What do you mean by that same handkerchief you gave me? Oh, left it there. This is a minx token.
I'll take out no work on't.
How now, my sweet Bianca, how now?
After her, after her.
Did you see how he laughed at his vice?
Iago.
Did you see the handkerchief?
Was that one yours?
Desdemona gave it him, and he hath given it his whore.
I'd been happy if the general camp, pioneers and all, had tasted her sweet body. So I had nothing known. What sense had I of her stolen hours of lust? I saw it not. It harmed not me. I slept the next night well, was free and merry. I found not Cassio's kisses on her lips. A fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman.
You must forget that.
I let her rot and perish and be damned. Now my heart is turned to stone. I strike it and it hurts my hand. Oh, the world hath not a sweeter creature. She might lie by an emperor's side and command him tasks.
Nay, that's not your way.
Hang her. I do but say what she is. So delicate with her needle. An admirable musician. Oh. She will sing the savageness out of a bear. So high and plenteous wit and invention.
She's the worst for all that.
Oh, 1,000 times. So gentle a condition.
Aye, too gentle.
Nay, that's certain, but yet the pity of it, Iago. Iago. The pity of it, Iago. I'll chop her into messes. Tackle me.
Will you think so?
I think so, Iago.
What? To kiss in private?
An unauthorized kiss.
Or to be naked with a friend in bed an hour or more, not meaning any harm?
Naked in bed.
But if I give my wife a handkerchief...
What then?
Why, then 'tis hers, my lord, and being hers, she may, I think, bestowed on any...
But the handkerchief, by heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it. He had my handkerchief.
What of that?
That's not so good now.
What if I said I'd seen him do you wrong, or heard him say...
Has he said anything?
He hath, my lord, but no more than he...
What has he said?
Faith that he did. I know not what he...
What?
Lie.
Lie with her?
With her, on her, what you will.
The handkerchief.
My lord, I say Othello!
Dost thou mock me?
I mock you. No, by heaven.
forever. Farewell the tranquil mind. Farewell content. Farewell the plumed troop and the big wars that make ambition virtue. Oh, farewell. Farewell that neighing steed and the shrill trump, the spirit-stirring drum, the ear-piercing fife, the royal banner, and all quality, pride, pomp, and circumstance of glorious war. And O ye mortal engines, whose rude throats the immortal Jove's dread clamors counterfeit, farewell. Othello's occupations gone.
My lord.
God save the worthy general.
Say you.
The Duke and Senators of Venice greet you.
I kiss the instrument of their pleasures.
Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio?
A most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them for the love I bear to Cassio. My lord.
Maybe the letter moved him, for as I think they do command him home, deputing Cassio here as governor.
By my troth, I'm glad on't.
Indeed.
My lord. Why, sweet Othello.
Get me off! Out of my sight!
I will not stay to offend you.
Truly an obedient lady. I do beseech your lordship, call her back.
Mistress?
My lord.
What would you with her, sir?
Who? I, my lord?
Oh, you did wish that I would make her turn, so she could turn, and yet go on, and turn again. And she can weep, so weep, and she's obedient, as you say. Obedient, very obedient. Proceed you in your tears! Concerning this, sir. Well-pated passion. I'm commanded home. Get you away. I'll send for your aunt. Sir, I obey the mandate. And will return to Venice. Cassio shall have my place. You are welcome, sir, to Cyprus. Goats. Monkeys.
Is wit safe? Is he not light of brain?
He is that he is.
Let me see your eyes. Look at my face. Why? What? Otto.
Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife.
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, had they rained all kinds of sores and shames on my bare head, steeped me in poverty to the very lips, given in captivity me and my utmost hopes, I should have found in some place of my soul a drop of patience. But alas, to make me a fixed figure for the time of scorn to point his slow, unmoving finger at. Yet could I bear that too? Well, very well. But there, where I have garnered up my heart, where either I must live or bear no life, the fountain from the which my current runs, or else dries up, to be discarded thence, or keep it as a cistern for foul toads to knot and gender in.
I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Aye, as summer flies are in the shambles that quicken, even with blowing. Oh, thou weed, that art so lovely fair, and smells so sweet that the sense aches at thee. Would thou hadst ne'er been born?
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
Committed? Committed? Oh, the public commoner! I should make very forges of my cheeks that would to cinders burn up modesty, did I but speak thy deeds! What committed? Heaven stops the nose at it, and the moon winks. The body wind that kisses all it meets is hushed within the hollow mine of earth, and will not hear it. What committed? Impudence, strumpet.
By heaven, you do me wrong.
Ah, not you, a strumpet.
As I am a Christian, heaven forgive.
I cry you mercy, then. I took you for that cunning whore of Venice that married with Othello.
How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady?
Half asleep.
Good madam. What's the matter with my lord?
With who?
Why, with my lord, madam.
Who is thy lord?
He that is yours, sweet lady.
I have none. Do not talk to me, Amelia. I cannot weep, or answer by none but what should go by water. Prithee, tonight, lay on my bed my wedding sheets. Remember.
Get me some poison, Iago. This night, I'll not expostulate with her, lest her body and beauty unprovide my mind again.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed. Even the bed she hath contaminated.
Good, good. The justice of it pleases.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker.
Excellent, good.
You shall hear more by midnight.
Heaven Pardon him.
Halter, pardon him, and hell noise both. Why should he call you whore? Who keeps your company? What time? What place? What form? What likelihood? The Moor's abused by some most villainous knave, some base, notorious knave, some scurvy
Speak
fellow.
behind doors.
Some such squire it was who turned your wit to see me side without, and made you to suspect me with the Moor.
Desdemona. Get you to bed. Dismiss your attendant there. Look it be done.
I do not find that thou dealst justly with me.
What in the contrary?
Well, every day thou dampest me with some device, Iago. I've wasted myself out of my means. The jewels you've had for me to deliver to Desdemona would have half corrupted a votarist. You've told me she has received them and returned the expectations and comforts of sudden respect and acquaintance, but I find none.
I'll go to, very well.
Very well, go to. I cannot go to, man. No, 'tis not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona if she will return me my jewels. If not, I will seek satisfaction of you.
I know I see there's metal in me. And even from this instant to build on thee a better opinion than ever before. Give me thy hand, Roderick.
Well...
I protest, I have dealt most directly in my offense.
It not appeared.
I grant indeed it hath not appeared, and your suspicion is not without wit. Judgment. If thou hast that in thee indeed, which I have greater reason to believe now than ever, I mean purpose, courage,
valor, this night prove it.
If thou the next night following enjoy not Desdemona, take me from this world with treachery. There is a special commission come from Venice deputing Cassio in Othello's place.
Oh? Why then, Othello and Desdemona will return again to Venice.
Unless his abode be lingered here by some accident, wherein none can be so determinate as the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean? Removing of him?
By making him incapable of Othello's place. Knocking out his brains.
And that you would have me to do?
I will be near to second your attempt. It shall fall between us.
I have no great devotion to this deed.
It makes us Orimazas. Think on that.
That's one of them. Iago? Iago.
It's the wind.
Oh, these men, these men. Dost thou in conscience think, tell me, Amelia, that there be women to abuse their husbands in such gross kind?
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
Why, would not you?
No, by this heavenly light.
Nor I neither by this heavenly light. I might do it as well in the dark.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
The world's a huge place. It's a great price to pay for a small vice.
In truth, I think thou wouldst not.
Oh, in truth, I think I should. Marry, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for measures of lawn, nor for gowns, petticoats, nor caps, nor any petty exhibition. But for the whole world.
Oh, I do not think there is any such woman.
Yes, a dozen. But I do think it is their husbands' fault if wives do all.
Oh?
Say that they lack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or else break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us. Or say they strike us. Well, we have gall, and though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sense like them. They see and smell and have their palates both as sweet and sour as husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is frailty that thus bears? It is so, too. And have not we affections, desires for sport, and frailty, as men have? Then let them use us well. Else let them know the ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Good night. Good night.
Let me not name it to you, you chaste stars. It is the cause. Yet I'll not shed her blood, nor scar that whiter skin of hers than snow, and smooth as monumental alabaster.
Yet she must die, else she'll betray more men. Put out the light, and then put out the light. If I quench thee, thou flaming minister, I can again thy former light restore, should I repent me. But once put out thy light, thou cunningst pattern of excelling nature, I know not where is that Promethean heat that can thy former light relume.
Othello,
Hi, Desdemona.
will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Aye, my lord.
If you bethink yourself of any crime unreconciled is yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight.
Alas, my lord, what do you mean by that?
Well, do it and be brave. I would not kill thy unprepared spirit. No, heaven forfend. I would not kill thy soul.
Talk you of killing?
I do.
And heaven have mercy on me.
Amen. With all my heart.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me.
Peace, and be still.
I will so. And yet I fear you. Why I should fear, I know not, since guiltiness I know not. And yet I fear.
That handkerchief, which I so loved and gave thee, thou gavest to Cassio.
No, by my life and soul. Send for the man and ask him.
Sweet soul, take heed of perjury. Thou art on thy deathbed.
Lord have mercy.
I say amen.
You have mercy, too. I never did love Cassio in my life.
I saw the handkerchief.
He found it then. I never gave it him. Send for him hither. Let him confess the truth.
He hath confessed.
What, my lord?
That he hath used thee.
How unlawfully. He will not say so.
No, his mouth is stopped. Honest Iago hath ta'en order for it.
What, is he dead?
Had all his hairs been lives, my great revenge had stomach for them all. What strumpet! Wouldst thou for it to my face?
Banish me, my lord, but kill me not.
No, strumpet!
Kill me tomorrow. Let me live tonight.
It is too late.
Now, how dost thou look now? Cold, my girl. Even like thy chastity.
Oh, cursed slave! Whip me, devils, from the possession of this heavenly sight. Blow me about in winds. Roast me in sulfur. Wash me in steep-down gulfs of liquid fire. Oh, Desdemona. Dead. Oh.
My lord! My lord! What happened, my lord? My lord! I beseech that I may speak with you, O good good Lord. Yonder. Alas, what cries that? Yonder squall murders them.
It is the very error of the moon. She comes more nearer Earth than she was wont, and makes men mad.
Alas, that was my lady's voice. Oh, sweet Desdemona, who has done this deed?
Nobody. I myself commend me to my kind Lord.
You heard her say herself, it was not I.
You said so. I must needs report the truth.
She's like a liar, gone to burning hell. 'Twas I that killed her. She's a folly. And she was a whore.
Liar!
Cassio can top her. Ask thy husband there.
But she was false to wedlock.
I with Cassio. May had she been true. If heaven would make me such another wood, of one entire and perfect chrysalis, I'd not have sold her for it.
My husband say that she was false.
It was he that told me first. An honest man he is, and hates the slime that sticks on filthy deeds.
She was too fond of her most filthy bargain.
Peace.
Do thy worst.
Peace.
Thee that thine is no more worthy heaven than thou wast worthy her.
Peace, you are best.
Oh, thou. Oh, don't. As ignorant as death, I'll make thee known though I lost 20 lives. Help! What's the matter? Help! Oh, help! Murder! Help! Oh! It's true the villain that thou beest a man. He says thou told him that his wife was false. I know thou didst not speak, for my heart is full.
I told him what I thought and told no more than what he found himself was absolute truth.
Did you tell him she was false?
I did.
An odious, damned lie. Upon my soul a lie. A wicked lie. He false with Cassio? Did you say with Cassio?
With Cassio, Mistress, go to charm your tongue.
I will not charm my tongue. I'm bound to speak. My mistress here lies murdered in her bed.
Heaven forbid.
Nay, stare not, masters. It is true, indeed.
Villainy, villainy, villainy. I think about it. I smell no villainy. I thought so then. I'll kill myself for grief.
Are you mad?
Good gentlemen,
Hard to get you home.
let me have leave to speak. 'Tis proper I obey him, but not now. Perchance, Iago, I shall ne'er go home. Nay, lay thee down and roar, for thou hast killed the sweetest innocent that e'er did lift up eyes.
Oh, she was foul. Iago knows that she with Cassio has the act of shame 1,000 times committed.
Oh, heavens!
Cassio's confessed it, and she did gratify his amorous works with that same handkerchief.
Handkerchief!
Alas!
Without! Without!
Hold your peace.
I peace no! I will speak as liberal as the North.
Be wise.
Let heaven and men and devils, let them all cry shame against me. Yet I'll speak. Thou dour Moor, that handkerchief thou speakst of I found by fortune, and did give my husband. She was chaste. She loved thee. She loved thee.
Othello, did you and he consent in Cassio's death?
Aye.
Dear General, I never gave you cause. Othello, your power and your command is taken off, and Cassio rules in Cyprus.
Be not afraid, though you do see me weaponed. Here is my journey's end. Here is my butt and very sea mark of my utmost sail. Will you, I pray, demand that demi-devil why he hath thus ensnared my soul and body?
Demand me nothing. What you know, you know.
Are there no stones in heaven what serve for the thunder?
I pray you, when you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am. Nothing extenuate nor set down aught in malice. Then must you speak of one that loved, not wisely, but too well. Of one not easily jealous, but being wrought, perplexed in the extreme. Of one whose hand, like the base Indians, threw a pearl away, richer than all his tribe. Set you down this.